Well, it's my pleasure to be here with actor, producer, and director Ed Burns. I'd like to welcome him to Chicago. As you know, he's had a wonderful career, over 15 years, writing and directing films. He is a personal storyteller. He continues his own projects with his creativity, his discipline, and he takes real-life situations. But most important, independent filmmaking, which he has really promoted in his career, which is really important for us here, not only here in Chicago, but in the country and in the world, because you have a different recognitions of a writer and a director, which is really important. He has a great career. We all know that. We've seen him time and time again. We're proud to host the 46th Annual Chicago International Film Festival, which is one of the oldest film festivals in the country. And most important, we're privileged to have him here in Chicago because we've had many films here in Chicago over many years. We have great artists and actors here in Chicago. We have a great workforce, and we've had the privilege over a number of years to have a lot of films being made in Chicago. So I want to welcome him to Chicago and to proclaim October 14th to be Independent Filmmaker Days in Chicago, and urge all Chicagoans to recognize and celebrate the many independent films we are privileged to enjoy, not only here but throughout the world. Ed, I want to congratulate you on what you're doing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank
really
you.
appreciate it.
Would you like to have a few words?
Yeah. Well, thank you, Mayor. I want to thank you for being a longtime friend of an advocate of the arts. As an indie filmmaker, it's great to know that you and the residents of Chicago support these small movies that me and some other indie filmmakers struggle to get made every year. And it's because of your support, events like the Chicago International Film Festival, can be possible. And it's through festivals like these that I personally got my start, but it also gives indie filmmakers an opportunity to share our work with enthusiastic and excited audiences. And, it's that kind of audience that has been supporting this festival for now, I guess, 46 years. And, when you show up at these festivals and you see that audience, it inspires us to keep at it and keep telling these stories. So I want to thank them. In addition to the festival, Chicago boasts a number of other great supporters of indie film, and I want to thank some of them as well. There's an organization called the Flashpoint Media Arts School that I've recently gotten involved with, and it does great work with young filmmakers. There's a great radio show called Film Spotting that's nationally syndicated that is always out there talking about indie film and helping the fans out there discover small films like mine that might slip through the cracks periodically. And lastly, Comcast. They have their on-demand initiative has really helped small films like mine, and recently just started something called the Comcast Independent Movie Club, which is really trying to create a place where it's a destination for people who love specialized movies. So I want to give a big thank you to them. I should mention that my film, Nice Guy Johnny, will premiere on Comcast On Demand on October 26th, and we're also playing tomorrow night here in Chicago at the festival, so thank you for that. But anyhow, with all that said, I would just like to thank you and the Chicago International Film Festival for having us, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.